Emotions run high as protesters march on the White House, demanding solutions for what they're calling an immigration crisis. At the center of it all are thousands of children crossing the U.S.-Mexican border alone every month.
And tonight we're learning that many of those children may be sent back to the lives that they're trying to escape. Senior political reporter Scott Thuman is following it all live in our newsroom this evening. Scott?
Well, remember that chant, "Si se puede," yes, we can? The Latin community was using it in support of President Obama during his first election. Well, we're hearing it again, but this time in a much different, much more critical context. Those same supporters say they are furious with the president over his handling of this crisis, even going so far at times to call him deceptive, even a failure.
Obama, escucha, estamos en la lucha.
President Obama, listen, they demand. We are in a struggle. They are. And so is the rest of the nation, debating what to do with the more than 50,000 unaccompanied, undocumented, mostly minors crossing the border.
You don't know anybody, you don't know anything, you don't speak the language, you don't know what's happening. It's awful.
Cindy Monge was one of them when she was 11, alone, coming from Guatemala to reunite with her parents.
If it was wrong, I had no idea. I didn't know what to do. You know? It's very unfortunate for many kids.
The group Casa de Virginia in Maryland is now pleading for the White House to not only help ease the violence in Central America, but also allow more children to stay, improve conditions at processing centers, and hold off on sending kids back until they've seen a lawyer.
We don't want the U.S. government to treat our children as criminals.
But are they being heard? The organizer says yes. In fact, he just met with the president last week and had a personal discussion about trying to accomplish at least some of these goals. It's not, the White House refutes, that simple.
It's unlikely that most of the kids who go through this process will qualify for humanitarian relief. If they are found to not have a legal basis for remaining in this country, they'll be returned.
Now, according to the LA Times, which broke down immigration figures, the number of those under 18 who were deported or denied entry were more than 8,000 in President Bush's last year, but only about 1,600 under President Obama this previous year. And some say that's exactly why so many are crossing the border, confident that they will get to stay. In the newsroom tonight, Scott Thuman, ABC 7 News.